everybody. My name is Cheryl Harris.
And I'm Michael Thomas.
And we are with fiserv. For those of you that may not be familiar with fiserv, we are the world's leading provider of innovative electronic payment, online, and mobile banking solutions. We are also the providers of Pop Money, which is the service we're going to talk about today. Pop Money is the leading financial institution-centric social payment service. We have millions of consumers that are utilizing this convenient tool today, and more than 2,000 credit unions and banks that are members of this expansive network. So because we have this wide breadth of capabilities within digital channels, including electronic payments, online, and mobile banking capabilities, we're able to easily bring these together to help our credit union clients provide innovative technology services to their members across all channels, and certainly in a very simple and real-time way.
So what we're going to show you here today is truly new and powerful. It's real-time, instant, interinstitutional funds transfer, basically, so be sending money to you real time. It is truly real time. It is not going through a servicing account where it shows up as there, but it actually doesn't get delivered into your account until 1 to 3 days later. It's truly instant. It happens in seconds. I'm going to need you to sign in real quick.
All right, let me sign in quickly.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. So in order to demonstrate to you how Pop Money Instant Payments works, as Michael mentioned, we are going to be utilizing real accounts. We're going to be moving real money. We're going to first show you this within the online channel. We'll then later show you how this can be mobile enabled. So to get started, Mike is first logging into his PNC online account, and he's showing you his current available balance.
Yikes. There's no way I'm going to have $109 last me through tonight and tomorrow night with the drinking that goes on around here. So Cheryl, can you help a pal out?
I can help a pal out, absolutely. So what Mike is going to do now is he is going to act on my behalf. I've logged into my Pop Money P2P service, and he is going to initiate, I'm not going to give him too much money, we've got an early morning tomorrow, a $15 instant payment to his PNC account. So he does this by sending the money and the notification to his email account. He entered the he entered the amount. He adds a subject and a message. And notice here that it's asking for a CVV code. To transact an instant payment, we do use the rails of the debit card network. So with my San Diego County Credit Union debit card, the CVV code for security purposes, he enters that and submits that transaction.
And everybody got a good sample of my typing skills there, so she's sending me Monet, not money.
Very good. So the transaction has processed. The first place Mike's going to go is check his Gmail account because he's received an instant notification that I sent him that $15.
And you can see it right there. Cheryl sent me an email through Pop Money, and it says, need Monet. Here it is. So she sent me $15 through there. I can see it right there.
Yep. Now that doesn't mean that those funds are necessarily available, right? We need to prove this to you because you guys are technology professionals. So Mike is now logging back into his PNC account. He is getting a refreshed available balance, and you will now see, once he types successfully, that his available balance has increased by $15.
Now I have $124.71, so I can have a few more drinks at least. Thank you, Cheryl.
You bet. The other thing is, when he goes into that account, you'll actually see this transaction within the transactional history. So literally within seconds, we facilitated a real-time money movement from my San Diego County Credit Union directly into his PNC bank account. Now, some of you may say, okay, that's great, but really we live in a mobile-enabled world. So we want to be able to provide this to our members through the mobile channel. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you fiserv's mobility, mobile banking solution, and in a future release, we will support Pop Money Instant Payments.
Switch over to the other one if you already did. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and log in to the mobility platform, and you can see a lot of options here, right? I can view my account balances, I can move money as we're going to do here, I can see any offers that I might have out there or messages. I'm going to go ahead and press on Move Money, And it'll show me all my payment options there. So I could, if I want to make a transfer between two of my accounts or pay a bill, but in this case, I want to pay a person. So I'll just touch pay a person, and it'll bring up a list of all of my contacts, and it can pull those lists from the iPhone itself. In this case, I want to send money to my daughter, Abby, at OSU. Go Bucks. So I click on her email address. It brings her up, and I can send her money very easily. Give her $300 for school books. I can put a note in there if I want, and you can see in there there's several options for sending that money. I could send it out through the regular rails, which take about 3 days. I could do it 1 day later, or I can do the instant option, which we're showing here. There's different fees for each of those. You choose as a financial institution how much you want to charge your members for that service. But in this case, I want to do instant, click pay, confirm that. That money will be sent within seconds to my daughter in her account, so she has that money to use to buy books or whatever she wants to do with it.
All right, very good. So we hope you understand why we feel like this is incredibly innovative. You know, we've all been living in a world where it takes several days for payments to be credited to our accounts. Yes, you know, you could definitely get a notification in real time, but was that money truly available to you within your account to go to an ATM and withdraw it instantaneously? So, you know, for those of you that may be questioning, is this really innovative? More than likely, you've got your mobile device in your hand there, so you can text questions into us. Let me ask you this. If you logged into your credit union's mobile banking service and chose to send a payment to another individual, how long would it take for that recipient to be able to access that money, either, you know, at an ATM or by withdrawing that from their account? So thank you very much for your time. Certainly we appreciate the interest. We really feel like that this is an innovative solution that your members are really going to like. Pop Money Instant Payments, it's real-time money movement for the real-time world that we live in. Mike and I are absolutely in the technology showcase next door, so if you've got additional questions or want to talk further, we're happy to speak to you then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. I have a question for the larger group here. Would any of you like to help Mike establish a credit union account, and we can use Money Pop to transfer his funds from his PNC account?
I would be more than happy to do
I
that.
bet there's a lot of folks in here that'll help you with that. How does this differ from a PayPal?
Great question. So PayPal typically works, the sender transacts the money, that money goes to an intermediary holding account, and the recipient typically receives it then several days later. The other thing is, a lot of times PayPal isn't about helping you to strengthen your relationship with your member. It's more of a third-party type of solution. With Pop Money, it is all about you putting the capability, the convenience into your members' hands. It's all about that service being available from the credit union.
Great. And how do I register and authenticate the recipients?
Do you want to take that one?
Register and authenticate the recipient.
Well, how do I get to the recipient's account?
So the money will move directly into their account if they're already, of course, within the network. If they're not part of the network, that's why we have popmoney.com. The recipient would go out there, the member, whoever would go out there, enter some information about themselves, choose what account they want that money to be moved into, and then that money would move at that point in time. I should be talking into the microphone so you can actually hear me.
Are you using ACH for the 1 and 3 day?
We are, yes, goes through the ACH rails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now for the instant payments, just for clarification, the instant payments, we actually use the debit card network rails because it has to move money within seconds.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you so much.
you.
Fantastic, thank you.